Good morning. Happy Monday morning. It is the start of a brand new week. New week, new day, new mindset. Oh, I gotta get more of this. I was able to replenish some of the things I have been without. Why do I keep doing that? I don't know why I keep doing that. I usually do this after I do my eyes, but I don't know. We'll see. Anyway. How do I start with my eyebrows? Took the weekend off of being here with you guys so that I could be more present with my family and work on some things that we're dealing with right now. And I think it paid off. I definitely think it paid off. Saturday, honestly, I spent most of the day in bed. I wasn't doing well. My kids slept most of the day too. It was a very rainy, icky day. Yesterday was too. Today's supposed to be nice as tomorrow and hot up in the 80s. Hopefully we can get outside and enjoy some of that. And yeah. Anyway, I always forget the damn wipes. Oi! Would it really even be one of my lives if I didn't forget my wipes and complain about my eyebrows at least once? Just saying, right? Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Monday morning. Tell me how your weekend was. Self-care Saturday, Sunday. Did anybody, take time to devote to self-care? In my bath late last night. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for joining me. But staying in bed, I guess, all day Saturday was really my self-care this weekend. I needed that. Recharge. Friday took a lot out of me, so keep missing that spot. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for joining me again. I am in Florida, which is in the United States. Thank you for joining me this morning. It is currently 6:05 here. So I apologize if it's not morning where you are, but it is morning here, so I'm getting my day started. Tell me where you are from, what time you are viewing. Always love seeing where everybody's from. Maybe I don't need to complain about my eyebrows this morning. Whoop, whoop, don't talk too soon. Right, don't talk too soon. But, so is that the trick? Maybe the trick is putting on the, yeah. All right. My husband and I often talk about Tupac and what would be different in music if he wasn't murdered. But I guess we also wouldn't have a lot of the things that we do have in music as well. So everything happens for a reason, right? Even if it sucks. Even if it sucks, everything happens for a reason. So yesterday, my family and I attended a new church, and I always tell you I'm not the most religious, but I was raised Catholic. So we attended a church yesterday, and the biggest issue in finding a church for us has been childcare. My son, he's 4, he's autistic. I don't feel comfortable leaving him with just anybody. They were very kind. They allowed me to stay in the room with him. My daughter went to a different room, and I worry about her less. She's my little social butterfly. She gets along with everybody. She had a great time. My husband was actually able to watch her on a screen while he spoke with one of the security people, safety officers, I think they call them. Anyway, he was very sweet. His wife has a lot of the same health issues that I do. I got a chance to talk with her afterwards. And then my son did so wonderful in this room. I just blown away. And there's a little girl his age who also has autism. Thank you for joining me again, Kate. Good morning. He was just like drawn to her, and they were playing together, and it was so great to see, you know. So I think a couple more times of taking him, you know, me and my husband might be able to actually go and attend the church. But I got to talk with the pastor, or one of the pastors, and his wife and a couple of the other people, and it just really seems like what we need right now for our family, and a really great place for us to hopefully build a village. You know, it takes a village, whether you're raising kids, whatever it is you're doing in life, it really takes a village. You need to build a community around you to help uplift you and keep you going, right? Especially in those hard times. So we are currently experiencing some hard times. We didn't know what to do. We haven't been able to find a church like this one. We did attend one like this one when we were living in the hotels, but then we got into a house and we were clear across town and we couldn't find another church. And with my son, like I said, he was younger then, and now, you know, we have my daughter. I've had 5 surgeries in 4 years, including having my kids. So we just hadn't found a church where it felt like home. And yesterday we were able to attend this church, and we didn't even get to actually attend the service, but just talking with the people and seeing what they had for our kids, it really feels like we found home. So that is my wonderful news this morning, because as I've talked, we since we moved here, we've really been struggling. So this is a good start. This is a good start for moving forward and building a solid foundation here. So I'm really excited about that. It was a great experience. I do have some not so great experiences with attending churches. So it was a really great experience. We have to do that as a family. Hi, Tizzy. Tizzy has joined us, y'all. Special guest star. Say hi. Oh, isn't she beautiful? She hates me. She likes males mostly, and she loves my husband and my son. Oh, she's irritated. But y'all, isn't she so beautiful? I'm going to put her back in the windowsill. There you go. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to piss you off. I love her so much. She is 10 years old. 10? Are you 10, Tizzy? I think she's 10. So y'all, how are we doing this wonderful Monday morning? Brand new start to the week. I got the hiccups. Excuse me. Excuse me. How was your weekend? I do hope that you were able to take some time for yourself and do something for you, no matter what that was. Don't do rude or ignorant comments. This is a positive place. We're going to keep it positive. People that, want to say rude and ignorant things are simply, good morning, simply need to heal. So I pray for them. I pray for their healing. It's either that or they're just trolls and literally have no life. But I just don't understand that. But whatever. We're going back. Motivational Monday morning. Well, I'm going to be quiet because I have already heard my son up there playing. He's a good boy. We still haven't made it to the beach. So it's being so close to the beach and not being able to go. Soon. How you doing today? How was your weekend? I owe you, you're with us this morning, so I am going to wear my pink and black wig for you. I know you asked for that last week and kept missing you. I think it was mostly my fault, but I owe you a pink and black wig today, so I got you. I don't know what we gotta do laundry today. We got a heap of laundry to do. So, are we having our coffee? Make sure you got your coffee, because I don't know about you, but I really can't start my day without my coffee. I'm almost out of creamer though. I gotta get some more creamer. Ooh, I hope them food stamps and my Medicaid come through this week. They said it should, so hopefully that's something too that we've resolved. It took me going down to the welfare office 4 times on Friday after calling for 2 weeks and nobody returning my call. And it turns out apparently this is a thing. Oh, y'all. Oh, the biggest thing I gotta tell you. I pulled out my son's birth certificate for probably the first time since I finally received it. I ordered it twice. It took almost 2 years to get. It took about 1.5 years to get. I ordered it and paid for it 2 times. I excused that a little bit because we did move around a lot the first year of his life. But I got it and then I put it, away in a file. I didn't think anything of it. So I pulled it out because, you need it for some things. Pull it out. Tell me why they have my son's birth certificate and he's listed as a female. I shit you not. And today is a holiday, so I can't even call anybody. But I will be calling tomorrow. I'm not paying for it again. I will not be paying a 3rd time. And this time is not and I want that fixed and this erased. Like, how in the world? How? I've been pretty upset about it because, and I have to go back and look and see, was it an error from the hospital paperwork? Was it, was it what they sent over, or was it an error at the office? I hope we can fix it. Luckily, he's not going, I'm doing homeschooling, so. But he will need programs and stuff because of his autism. So, I'm going to need his birth. I haven't needed it up until now. I've always just used his social security card. So, I never looked. I didn't even think to look. So, here is a life lesson. When you have kids and you order their birth certificate, check to make sure, even if you check the paperwork that you sent, check to make sure that that birth certificate is correct when it comes to you. I can't believe it. It's crazy. That's had me a little shook, if I'm honest. since I found out on Friday. And like I said, it took going down to the welfare office 4 times to finally get all that taken care of. Oh, it was a mess. Absolute mess. Tizzy is so happy on that windowsill right now, y'all. So, how are we doing this Monday morning? It's our motivation this week. It's motivating us. I'll tell you, I had a hard time getting up this morning. I did not want to. I told my husband to wake me before he left. He's not, his schedule's a little different right now, so mine's probably gonna flippy-flop too. I can't do my live while he's asleep right there, so I wait until he's, up and gone for the day. And he's not doing Lyft early in the morning anymore. He's doing Walmart delivery now. I guess that's bigger around here. Lyft, he would be more lucrative down beachside, but that's a little too far for us. About an hour to the beach. And he likes to stay within a certain range just in case I need him to come home. It's the whole reason for him to have this flexible schedule. I did have a seizure yesterday. Let me see, it's Monday, right? Or is it not Monday for you? Wait, no, that would be, no, yeah. It's Monday morning, yeah. I did not go live over the weekend. Saturday I was in bed most of the day from running around all day Friday. I started running a fever. That was just my body reacting to, oh, okay. I was like, I thought so. Threw me off. Yes, Monday morning motivation. What is motivating you this morning? My motivation is we are going to finally do laundry today. We haven't done laundry. I'm running out of clean clothes. My husband is out of clean clothes. He has like no clothes. We've got to get him clothes. I have lots of clothes. Me and my daughter got lots of clothes, and then my husband and my son don't. I don't know why it's so difficult for men. My husband is very picky about everything. But no, he didn't have much to begin with, and he's very tall and thin. He's about 6'3" and weighs about the same as me, about 140, 145, soaking wet, it's just really hard to find him clothes that he feels, comfortable and fit him properly. So it's hard finding him clothes. We did get him some, somebody gave him some like Hawaiian shirts when we first got here. And so now he's got this really cute like Florida dad look. I love it. Love it. He wears these cute button-up Hawaiian looking shirts. But he's out of clean clothes. My son, it's hard with him because he has the same problem my husband does. He's very thin and tall for his age. I have a feeling he's going to be even taller than my husband is. He is a big boy. I don't know how I'm going to feed him. Honestly, he's eating me out of house and home. A big boy. But so yeah, it's hard to find clothes, and so he's been out of clothes. There's Coco. I know Daddy let her out. I think I need to feed her though. Not that she still has a half an hour. We feed at 7 o'clock. The kids are on a better schedule than the dog. They're very schedule oriented. My son even, in the daycare center yesterday, he lasted an hour and 15 minutes. It was, they did a snack time, but he knew 12 o'clock is lunch for him. So at noon, he was ready to sit down and have lunch. Then he played real hard in the gym. Him and my daughter ran around with the basketball, and they were even trying to, it was so cute. She ran right up and just tried to shoot she'd never done that before. It was so adorable. And then, so he was ready to go and come home and eat. And then they have quiet time between 1 and 3. And dinner at 4. And it is even though we had a late lunch at 4 o'clock, he wanted his dinner. He didn't eat it. Good morning, Ashley. Thank you for joining me again. How are you feeling? They, they wanted their dinner at 4 o'clock. Now my daughter will always eat, but he waited until he was hungry, and then he ate his dinner, and they have bedtime at 7, and that's, when we start the bedtime routine, and he's ready to go. I let them build their own. I know, you're so close. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. I know the last month is the hardest. I don't actually remember it with my son because I was in so much pain. Like I said, my hips were collapsing. But with my daughter, it was like I always said that my son lubed him up for so they didn't hurt quite as bad. But that last month, and it was June for me, and it was miserable. She was ready too. Oh, she was ready. She come out, I'll never forget, that doctor held her up and said, "Have you ever seen a more alert baby?" Her eyes were, good morning. Her eyes were so big. She's been observing since the day she was born. Her eyes were so big. She's still like that. No. Sorry. Yeah, her birthday is the end of June, so June 24th. It's the same birthday as my goddaughter, and just 14 years apart. But we're getting there. I was due with Aiden actually at the beginning of December originally. Like I said, they took him 3 weeks early because my hips were so bad. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How are you today? How is your Monday going so far? It's early for me. It's only 6:30, so. Oh, goodness. You live in a bungalow? Yeah, those are cute. Cute little house, right? Like a cottage type. Yeah, that's hot. And to be pregnant. Well, how are you? That's right. No work today for all of you that have the day off for a holiday. As a mom, I don't get a day off, right? We don't get days, we don't get holidays, we don't get time off. This is my me time. Talking to you guys while I get ready. Oh, I bet. It is Veterans Day, you're right. Yeah, I'm worried that they might need to come sooner than they're thinking, but I'm praying for you, girl, every day. We're getting there. They're coming. I'm so excited. I can't wait. I can't wait. But you're going to be so busy. Is that? Well, yeah, it's always, they just celebrate it on Monday. It's always like, what, the second Monday or, yeah, second Monday of the month. Well, and last week was President's, wasn't it? Something. I'm terrible. Oh, since I'm not in school anymore. Thank you for your service. I never served, but I have worked alongside many who have. I am now just a disabled stay-at-home mom. Oh, you know what? I think I actually have heard about, that's right next to Veterans Day. That's cool. I have known a lot of Marines in my day. In my early 20s, I worked in a prison. My husband works every day. He does like deliveries and stuff, and yep. We're a little bit behind right now, so my husband is working every day. Yeah, Ashley, I had a feeling they would probably start planning to take them early, but that's good news because they're okay, right? They're okay. So they just like to leave them in there as long as they can to cook. But I mean, we brought my son at 37 weeks, and yeah, he had to go to the NICU for a couple of days, but ultimately he was great. He's perfectly healthy little boy. Oh, your little girls are coming up. You're gonna feel so much better too. Well, use a pillow when you move and stuff, especially getting in and out of bed. Use a pillow on your belly after. But I honestly, my C-sections were not my hardest surgeries. Just abdominal surgery is hard, period. Have a good day. Thank you for joining me. Hey, subscribe. I'd like to see you again. And thank you for your service. So yeah, I've had 5 surgeries to my stomach, including my C-sections. And stomach surgery really is no joke. But my sleeve, my gastric sleeve, my weight loss surgery, they pump you full of gas, like, you know, to get around all the organs and stuff. That was the absolute worst pain of my life. I wanted them to go back and reverse things. Not that it would have done any good. Though I did try to cancel having my daughter as well while they were sticking me. But no, the sleeve was definitely just all them gases that they pumped you. Oh, I was miserable 3 days. Miserable. But ultimately, I'm grateful because, well, I lost 150 pounds. My back's killing me. Ooh. Get all this insurance nonsense taken care of. Get me to a doctor about my back. That's the whole goal. And my son taken care of as well. You know, in Indiana, we couldn't get him an official autism diagnosis until he was 6. So it was one of the main reasons that we moved, because I know my son has autism. I need him officially diagnosed so that I can get assistance. All the therapists and his PCP, everybody, they all agree. I was in denial for the first 1.5 years. But he's a brilliant little boy. And like I said, I just want to get him the proper assistance so that he can be the best that he can be, right? My only goal as a mother is to help my children be the best versions of themselves. Oh, girl, I bet. Probably need all that protein. You know, I crave cheeseburger. My one friend sent me a painting over the weekend. He sent me a picture of a painting that he did, and it's like, you know, splash or whatever, like, you know, I'm talking about, like spin painting kind of thing. And I'm like, dude, why do I see a cheeseburger? And he's like, stop it. Now I see it. So now he named the painting Cheeseburger. I'm like, what? I crave cheeseburgers. I love cheeseburgers. But you're allowed. You're eating for 3, girl. God, I couldn't imagine. Adelaide ate, oh God, I felt like she was eating me alive. But she had 2 true knots in her cord, so she wasn't getting all the nutrients that she needed. And I kept telling them that there was something wrong. I was so sick, so sick. And they just diagnosed it as hyperemesis. But, and she was born and we found out. Yeah, I guess that is a stereotype that we live up to, isn't it? But yeah, she had knots in her cord, so she wasn't getting the nutrients that she needed there at the end, and she stopped gaining weight. Though she was 5 pounds 7 ounces, she was fine, but my babies are just small. At first, it was hard to accept. My oldest nephew has autism. I've worked with individuals with autism. They're some of the most amazing people. But it was hard to accept, and I blame myself. Mom guilt is so real and so hard. Though you can't blame yourself, because literally, I mean, it's still hard. But he's the most awesome little boy in the world, and I just want to give him every opportunity that I can. You know, I am going to homeschool, but I do know that he's going to need outside counseling and things that I can't provide for him. My daughter, like I said, my daughter's just easier. She, you know, and she's so much like me, it's crazy. But Aiden, I keep saying it's Aiden's world. I'm just here to guide him through it. So I have to learn how Aiden learns so I can teach him how he needs. And I have to, you know, just be there and not hover. That's one of the hardest, but and for my husband too. Oh my gosh, he is a helicopter dad. And I keep telling him the more we step back, the better he does. You know, it's hard. It's really hard because you want to protect him. You want, you know, I want to protect my daughter too, but with Aiden, it's because he doesn't see the world the same way we do, I think is probably why. And that's where I fear that he's too wonderful for this world. You know, he's just too wonderful to let go unguided. But and my daughter, her joy, I swear, can just cure the world of hate. If I could just bottle up her joy and share it with the world. She is, I would say she's my joy, and my son is my heart. He's just the sweetest, most gentle little boy, and she is this bright, vibrant ball of energy. And they're the best parts of me. Oh, that's so awesome. That's really cool. I like that. That's really cool. You know, we didn't have a big birthday for Aiden, but he did. I do think he had a good day, you know, but that's a really neat. I want to take them to like a museum. They both love dinos. Oh my gosh, both my kids love dinosaurs, which I think is really cool. So I want to take them to like a dino museum or something cool soon. We'll get there. Everything's going to work out. Everything's going to be good because we never give up. The only way we fail is if we don't try. We just have to try. Keep trying. Keep moving forward. Monday morning motivation. Doo doo. Sorry, I won't sing and dance. I know that's most definitely not my talent. My daughter loves to sing and dance. She will turn anything into a song. It has even the slightest little beat to it. Like I said, her energy. She's all the best parts of me and my husband, I swear. And then some. What makes him wonderful, what makes me wonderful, and then she's just wonderful. Hi, hi Johnny. I'm not sure. Oh wow. I think I have a lot to share, and that's why I want to reach more people. You know, my son has autism. They're both miracles. They were never supposed to exist, according to the doctors. We've overcome homelessness. You know, I have my disabilities. You know, I think I have a lot, and that's just in the last 5 years. Not to mention, you know, everything I've gone through in my whole life. So I just feel like I have a lot to offer to a lot of different people, and that's why I want to reach more. If I can just reach one person and make them realize that if I can get through it, so can you. See, that's awesome. That was the year that we first became homeless, and our story, me and my husband's story, I guess, began. We got together in June of 2019, but in March of 2020, I'm not gonna be rude. Oh, I love this song. I almost forgot what wig I was wearing today. And my cap. I have gel coming. I did order my husband ordered it for me, and he got me my wax. So, but he did order my gel. It'll be here. We had to send birthday presents. Today is my my bonus daughter's 14th birthday. 15th birthday. Oh my God. So we're gonna use, I got these new brushes too to try out. Yeah. Good. How that smooths that back. Paired. It was colored because of the last gel was. I asked him to get me some clear this time. The last gel was like brown. Dyed my caps. There we go. Yeah. That's nice. Okay. I gotta do this because I don't have gel. Gel would be preferred. It'll be here tomorrow. And here is Pinkie Pie. We like Pinkie Pie, huh? Good morning, Kim. Good morning. Thank you for joining me again today. Have a great day, Ashley. I hope you have a easy day. How about that? Let's say easy. Thank you for joining me this morning. I actually just got an air fryer. I'm doing good. How are you today? This is one of my synthetics, so I'm glad to hear that, Kim. Thank you for joining me this morning. I am 35, and I do like the way you worded that. How young am I? Instead of how old am I? I am 35 years old. Had my kids late because they told me I couldn't have kids, and they shocked us all. I have a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old. Hey, my husband's older than I am. I like to remind him of that. I knew this was going to be. Your mom's 44. My husband's almost 44. He's 42. There we go. I do. I don't normally wear this one, but this was a request last week that I didn't get to. This is Pinkie Pie. I have some hair loss, and well, I love my wigs. It's okay to ask, but thank you. It's not about what's asked, it's about how it's asked, right? That's how I always look at it. And if I don't want to answer questions, I just know. But thank you. I know for some people it would be, no, you're fine. For some people it would be possibly a, a trigger. You don't need to be, it's okay. I appreciate you having my back. Is my friend that wanted me to wear Pinkie Pie still here? I hope. Maybe he'll come back. I wore this for my Halloween outfit. Though I've had Pinkie Pie for a while. She's just one of my synthetics. I have 2 synthetics and I have 2 human hair wigs. And I usually wear my human hair wigs like every day, they hold up better. I hear somebody is playing. He's up early today. He did go to bed early though. He had a big day yesterday at the church. He really had a good time. Proud of how well he did. I used to only wear wigs with bangs to hide my eyebrows. That's how much I hate my eyebrows. One of the things I say, like, almost every day, right, guys, that one day I'm going to get them tattooed so I don't have to deal with them anymore. My grandma did that. She had cancer, though. She did it when she had chemo. I just have lupus, and it's stupid. I hate it. So, now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna wear with this. What am I gonna wear with this today? It is cute, though, isn't it? I call her Pinkie Pie. If I'm a Deadpool fan, so when he said Pinkie Pie from My Little Pony, you know, Pinkie Pie. I do think I am about as good as I'm gonna get, right? So I always said, you know, if you don't like something, change it. If you can't change it, you gotta learn to live with it. So I always said, you know, I couldn't be mad at myself for being overweight and not do something about it, right? I hated being overweight, but also I had to do something. I did something. Now I have to learn to live with the loose skin that's left over and the hair loss and, you know, the other issues that come along with weight loss surgery, but I wouldn't trade it for the world. I ultimately got what I wanted. Just, you know, if I could have plastic surgeries, would I? Maybe. I'd love to have a flat stomach. But at the same time, I'm not. Good morning, Steve. Thank you for joining me. I'm not angry with what was left behind either. I think I look pretty good for losing 150 pounds. So, and my husband likes me. He actually told me a week after I had the surgery that he didn't even want me to have the surgery. And now he's very adamant he doesn't want me to have plastic surgery. Good morning from Florida. Hi. So California, oh gosh, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. I was just discussing my weight loss surgery and my husband's views on me having any more unnecessary surgeries. I have a list of surgeries that I do need, and then, you know, a list of surgeries that I would have if I could, but he'd prefer me not have any more unnecessary surgery, which I get. It makes sense. I am on surgery number 13. So, but yeah, no, I get ready in the morning and talk with you guys. It's Motivational Monday. I like to be motivating for everybody. Helps motivate me, I guess. But I am getting ready to hop off here because my son is awake. So if you're new here, please subscribe so that I can see you again. And thank you so much for joining me. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day.